What's up, Guam? Dave Delgado here for KUAM Sports. Joining me on the show, Ben Ferguson from Guam Sports Events, Inc. Now, a lot of news needs to get put out there as far as the virtual event for UGM.
That's right. Yeah, so our virtual event is ongoing. It concludes this coming Sunday on September 20th. And so if you are a registered runner for the 2020 UGM, or if you've newly registered for the virtual event, you've got until Sunday to complete your event. And then once you complete your event, log on to the website and input your results, and hopefully take some photos, share some videos with it. We'd love to post it on the UGM social media accounts.
And your team has been doing a great job as far as reaching out to runners across the world, 15 different countries, and just recently a few hundred more participants joined up for the event.
Yeah, that's right. We were really glad to see that we had new registrants for the virtual event. We had almost 300 new registrations for the virtual event. And then, as you mentioned, we've had a lot of interest overseas as well. And so, we get the feeling that there's a running community, international running community, that's looking to do virtual events, which is kind of cool because obviously you can stay in your own country and do events throughout the world. And so we've had runners from as far away as Switzerland that have done the event, and we're working towards trying to get some links from them or some video and photos from them so that they can share their experiences. So that's really a unique aspect of the event. Historically, we've always received quite a few runners, international runners, in the event. Typically when we do the event physically, we have over 2,000 runners from across the world that come and do the event, mostly from Japan and Korea. And so it's really nice that we can continue that in a virtual environment.
And let's talk about the UGM merchandise. With the pandemic and everything going on, this is definitely going to be something runners and everybody around the world is going to remember for 2020.
That's right. So, going backwards, this situation started unfolding in February and March, and then obviously we made the decision in March to postpone the event until September, thinking that we might be able to do it, and then ultimately ended up having to create a virtual event. With all of that being said, we of course received all of our event merchandise in anticipation of doing the event in April. And so that is a great aspect of the event, and it will be something memorable for our participants to take that home with them. And we want to make sure that that happens. And so we're still working through the logistics of ensuring that all of the registered participants here locally receive that merchandise. We're close to finalizing what we would call packet pickup dates. That packet pickup will likely take place here at Pacific Islands Club, and will probably run over the course of a couple of days. We'll probably segment it by race distance so that if you run the 5K, 10K, you come on one day, and if you come the half marathon, you come on a different day. And so we're thinking that that's probably going to take place the week of September 28th. We don't have the exact days yet. We're finalizing that right now, but once we do, we'll get that out there, and then runners that have registered for the event, whether you do the event virtually or not, we want you to come down and pick up your event swag, your t-shirt, your finisher medal, your beach mat, your finisher towel, all of that good stuff, including your bib. So all of that stuff will be available, and we've also done that internationally as well. So we're sending a bunch of merchandise up to Japan, a bunch of merchandise to Korea, and then quite a few registered runners have left the island, some of them in the military community, and so we're making sure that they get that as well. So. And then, of course, in that same vein, we of course have Run Guam as our event sponsor, as one of the event sponsors, and they're the official merchandise sponsor of the event. And so we encourage all runners to check Run Guam out online and see what they've got available. They've got a bunch of great stuff that you can avail of, and I think a lot of that information is available on their website and our website as well.
And runners should also be taking advantage of the Eat Shop run over the weekend as well.
Yeah, that's right. So we partner with quite a few restaurants and retail outlets that provide us with discounts, provide runners with discounts. We encourage you to go online, look at what those retail partners are, and take advantage of those discounts. And those are effective through Sunday the 20th.
All right, well, In programming news, Monday, September 21st, 3 in the morning, NFL on CBS, KUAM TV 11, the Broncos at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who do you like in that matchup?
And that's a good one. The Broncos are coming off that loss. They look pretty good in the loss to the Titans. The Steelers, on the other hand, started slow and then kind of came around. It's kind of tough to bet against the Steelers in this. Is it in Denver or is it in Pittsburgh?
It's in Pittsburgh.
It's in Pittsburgh, so you got to go with the Steelers in that one. Big Ben seems like I'm not going to say he found the fountain of youth, but he played good.
All right, then at 6:25 in the morning, KUAM TV 11, Kansas City Chiefs at the Los Angeles Chargers.
How do you go against Mahomes? It's hard to bet against. It would be hard to bet against the Chiefs on any weekend. And the Chargers, even though they squeaked out a win, they're playing at SoFi. They're playing in the new stadium. That's going to give the Chargers a little bit of a boost. But of course, there's no fans there, so I got to take the Chiefs in that one. And I'd probably take them with 10 points or something. I think they're going to win that pretty handily.
And the last game for us, 10:20 in the morning, KUAM TV 8, NBC Sunday Night Football, the New England Patriots at the Seattle Seahawks.
I'm going to take the Seahawks in that one. I think Cam had a great start. Interesting that they ran him 15 times. That's a lot of runs for him. I'm not sure that's sustainable. Seattle's defense, while didn't play great in the opener, but their offense was clicking on all cylinders. And so, I think it's going to be a tight game, but I think Seattle will prevail in that game.